And the marketing march begins for Zenless Zone Zero in earnest, or at least partially. It's nothing truly mind-blowing, not yet. It's simply the start of what is likely to be several updates spread out over the next couple of days or weeks, detailing some of the characters in the upcoming, newly announced MiHoYo IP/game, whatever you want to call it. And the first character is Anby Demara, and the news post on the site describes her as such, quote, "A young girl whose age and past are a mystery. It's not known where she learned such an efficient fighting style. Accidentally taken in by Nicole and joined the Cunning Hares, she gradually became a strong and most trusted companion. She likes movies, but due to a lack of common sense, she often believes them real and follows their example." End quote. Now, you may have several questions, and trust me, so do I, so let's wade through this knee-level confusion together, shall we? We'll be using the accompanying promotional visual of Anby here. Going through this from top to bottom, we've obviously got the title of the game at the top there, Zenless Zone Zero, immediately followed by her name in huge white letters. Below her name is what I can only assume to be some sort of catchphrase or slogan related to Anby. Despite her apparent inclination of falling into the whole naive mindset of believing movies are real or applying Hollywood logic to reality in copious quantities, she may also have a somewhat serious demeanor. At least, that's how I interpret target confirmed commencing the operation. Or, for all we know, this could be on every single character poster in the future as just, a sort of generic all-encompassing phrase to encourage the proxies to put their 200% into helping people through those godforsaken hollows. And if any of these terms confuse the hell out of you, I've explained them a bit better in my previous video, which will also be in the description. Anyway, Gentle House. This has got to be some kind of group or faction, right? But then, slightly below the giant Gentle House, we've got AKA Cunning Hares. So what the hell is going on here? You're telling me every faction's got two names, or is it Gentle House to the members, but Cunning Hares to outsiders? Or vice versa? I can't find anything to completely clarify this, at least nothing I can call 100% conclusive or reliable yet. But if I missed something, as usual, yell in the comments. Either way, all we've got to remember is that these maniacs are always available for the right price! Exclamation point. By the way, going back to the whole Anby's so dumb she thinks A Bug's Life was a documentary thing, the HoYoLab post actually features a comeback statement from Anby herself that says, quote, "This isn't true. I never take fictional stories seriously. For example, I know the Starlight Knight isn't real, putting on his belt and shouting, 'Transform to gain superpowers.' Obviously, you need to be bitten by a mutant insect for that." End quote. Well, thank you for clearing that up for all of us, Anby. I am a Kamen Rider fan as well. The rest of the promo art is pretty much rehashing what we've already talked about, except for this part here, mentioning how close she is with Nicole. From what I could tell, Nicole would be the pink-haired girl as seen here. Maybe? I'd like to emphasize at this point that we know very, very little about anything when it comes to Triple Z, and I mean very little. And in classic MiHoYo fashion, we're being drip-fed details, and I'm not going to pretend that I don't enjoy the info striptease. It's just when it comes to doing videos like this, it makes saying anything with absolute confidence very difficult. And that's all for now. I wouldn't be surprised if we got a new piece of character info every other day, but we'll see. I'm still quite interested to see how this game looks in action, with unfiltered, unedited gameplay. That may be a while off, unfortunately. So, until next time, I've got a Spider Solitaire speedrun tournament to attend.